I'm Steve Johnson, News Director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks.
Good morning. It's the top of the hour. I'm Jerry Bilden with a reminder. Get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch theDove on our website or on our Roku channel as well. Now, taking a look at our news headlines this morning. It's supposed to be a comedy, but it's creating major headaches. Tomorrow night's New York premiere of the Seth Rogen and James Franco comedy The Interview has been canceled because of violent threats against movie theaters that plan to show it. The story about two TV journalists involved in a CIA plot to assassinate North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has prompted threats from a shadowy group called Guardians of Peace. The group also has hacked thousands of private emails at Sony Pictures Entertainment. The Interview is a Sony film. The military-run school where 132 young Pakistani students were massacred by the Taliban is now a scene of devastation. Journalists were allowed inside the school a day after the attack in Peshawar, and they say there are notebooks, pieces of clothing, and children's shoes scattered among pools of blood. The attackers also killed at least 16 adults, some who died in hospitals overnight. Today, more victims are being buried, and 3 days of mourning has begun. 11,200 jobs were added in Oregon during the month of November, the largest one-month gain since comparable statistics have been kept since 1990. The Oregon Employment Department says job levels have now exceeded pre-recession peaks. State economist Nick Balachek says though a number of industries grew, not all are on board.
A few industries are lagging behind in terms of recovery. For example, financial activities, which was really hit hard during the recession, hasn't seen much job growth during the recovery.
Because more are entering the workforce, the unemployment rate held at 7%. Today around noon, officials at the Mount Ashland ski area will make a decision on whether or not they'll be opening on a limited basis. The mountain currently has a base of 9 to 20 inches. Ideally, they prefer to have about 24 inches before opening. Mount Ashland's leadership will look at the weather forecast before making today's decision. The ski area was unable to open at all due to lack of snowfall last winter. Winemakers say it was generally dry for Oregon's 2014 grape harvest, and yields were good, which signals an abundance of good wine from the vintage. A spokeswoman for the Oregon Wine Board calls it a Goldilocks year. Not too cold, not too hot, and not too much rain. Dry conditions for harvest aren't the norm in Oregon, but such conditions make for ripe, high-quality fruit, and they inhibit plant diseases. Now a look at our local weather conditions brought to you by Grange Co-op. For Northern California, today a 40% chance of showers, highs in the mid-40s. Tomorrow a slight chance of showers with a daytime high of 47 degrees. For the Klamath Basin, today a high of 38 with a 40% chance of showers, 40 degrees tomorrow with a slight chance of showers, and then perhaps a mix of rain and snow on Friday with a high of 39. For the Oregon coast, today rain with a daytime high of 52, rain likely tomorrow with highs in the mid-50s, and continuing with the likelihood of rain on Friday with a high of 53. For Central Oregon, today a 40% chance of showers, a high of 42. A slight chance of showers tomorrow with highs in the low 40s, and then continuing with rain on Friday. And for Southern Oregon, a 40% chance of showers today, highs in the mid-40s, and then partly cloudy and 51 tomorrow. It is a snapshot of your news and weather on theDove.